At the party, my girlfriend lost a game of truth or dare. Someone in the crowd jeered, daring her to list 10 things she loved about my best friend, Jared. Lauren didn't even hesitate. He's outgoing, extremely handsome, in great shape. He knows exactly how to charm people. He's always smiling, highly intuitive, driven, and he has incredible taste. Oh, and he's really good with his hands. The room erupted into hoots and catcalls, with a few stray, pitying glances darting toward me. For the next round, Jared grinned, throwing the question right back at her. So, what about Connor? What are his best qualities? Lauren looked at me. She froze for a few seconds. Finally, she managed just one word. Steady. Someone laughed nervously, trying to ease the tension. And? What else? Lauren frowned, appearing to search her mind in earnest. But she couldn't find a second thing to say. In that excruciating silence, a profound exhaustion settled over me. Lauren and I had been together for 7 years. Our wedding was next week. Yet, after searching her mind so desperately, the only virtue she could find in me was that I was steady. This time, I didn't want to be the steady one anymore. I was about to slip out when someone slammed a hand on the table. Don't go yet, Connor. Last round. Let's do something messy. Let's see who has the most text exchanges on their phone. Jared slid his phone onto the table with a light-hearted laugh. Sure, why not? I've got nothing to hide. But when the screen compiled the results, the private room fell dead silent. The contact Lauren texted the most wasn't me. It was Jared. A couple of people let out awkward, forced chuckles. Well, looks like Lauren and Jared have a lot to talk about. Jared blinked, his tone breezy and effortless. Hey, it's not what you think. Connor is always so swamped, you know? He carries the weight of the world on his shoulders. Lauren gets stressed sometimes, and she just needs someone to vent to. As he spoke, his finger accidentally, or perhaps intentionally, tapped into one of their chat threads. A message Lauren had sent him popped up on the screen. Connor is obsessing over the wedding itinerary again. He's taking this way too seriously. Jared's reply. He's just wound too tight. Unlike me, getting married should actually be fun. Lauren. Exactly. Talking to you is so much easier than talking to him. My chest tightened, a slow, cold ache spreading through my ribs. Then, the screen scrolled to another thread. Lauren. Connor is wearing that white suit again today. Does he actually think he looks good in white? Jared. Aw, don't be mean to him. But yeah, it's not really his look. A bit stiff. Lauren. Right? You'd look way better in it. The room went entirely quiet. I stood frozen, a thick lump forming in my throat. A quiet, searing humiliation washed over me, making even the act of breathing feel heavy. All my quiet anticipation, the nervous excitement I felt when trying on my wedding suit. To Lauren, it was nothing more than cheap gossip to share with Jared over a laugh. Jared walked over, throwing a familiar arm around my shoulder. Hey Connor, don't be mad. If she were talking to anyone else like this, I'd kick her butt for you. But I'm your best friend. He tilted his head, giving me a look of pure innocence. I'm just looking out for her for you. Isn't that a good thing? I stared at the hand resting on my shoulder. On his wrist was a watch. It looked incredibly familiar. A few days ago, Lauren had sent me a photo of it while she was away on a business trip, asking if I liked it. I had stared at that photo for a long time, my heart racing with quiet joy as I typed back, I love it. I thought it was a surprise she was bringing home for me. I had even planned to act surprised, to playfully ask if she'd brought me anything back. But I had waited for days, and the surprise never came. Now, it was strapped to Jared's wrist. I slowly pulled my shoulder out of his grip. Jared's face flushed, a look of wounded disbelief taking over. Connor, do you seriously not even trust me? Lauren finally creased her brow. Connor, everyone is just playing a game. Don't be so sensitive. Hearing those words, the anger drained right out of me, leaving behind only a hollow emptiness. I stood up, my voice barely a whisper. I'm tired. I'm going home. I made it to the door before realizing I'd left my coat on the back of the sofa. When I turned back to retrieve it, the heavy wooden door of the private room wasn't shut completely. Through the crack, I heard a hushed voice advising her,